Arcade Heroes.
Greetings, it's Adam with ArcadeHeroes.com, and after just seeing this title screen at Amusement Expo, but not having the content of the Samurai Pizza Cats added to Jitsu Squad, I finally had the chance to play this pretty much final build of the game at IAAPA 2024, and of course had to play as the Samurai Pizza Cats character. There are 3 of them, however, you only get to play as Speedy, I believe his name is. I don't remember watching the Samurai Pizza Cats growing up. I mean, it's possible. When I was a kid, back in the 80s and the early 90s, I watched a lot of cartoons, as most of us did back then, Saturday morning cartoons and all that stuff, and there was plenty of cartoons that I remember watching that, well, I guess I don't remember watching too much. I remember watching stuff that just didn't stick with me. Just there was certain ones that I became a fan of, and other ones where they're just like, oh, they're there, but I didn't really care for them. But I don't really remember the Samurai Pizza Cats. It's, I guess, in a way, kind of like trying to be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Maybe a little bit of Thundercats, but more Ninja Turtles, of course. Anywho, this is exclusive content for the arcade version of this game. However, the game also does have a lot of just general gameplay balancing changes to it. I have this on Nintendo Switch, and the arcade version plays much faster. The enemies are far less spongy, damage spongy, than they are on the console version. However, there is also another mode to this called Master Mode that's in the exA version that allows experienced players to play every single level at the highest level of difficulty. I also think that timer there is slightly shorter in the arcade version, but either way, everything's a lot more snappy to just move things along, as you would expect in any sort of arcade game. Now, from when I'm recording this, which is Friday the 13th in December 2024, this game will begin shipping out next week. Pre-orders have been up for a little while already, but it's finally shipping, so it'll be one of the last releases of 2024. And this game does handle up to 4 players at once. It'll work in a 2-player cabinet, of course, but if you want to get the most out of it, you want to have an exA cabinet that has up to 4 controls, of which there are some of those I have. One of the pedestal versions, that's a 4-player. The Arc one that I'm playing, cabinet model that I'm playing this on, there is a control panel you can get that handles up to 4 controls at once, and so that's all there too. But always great to see a beat 'em up come to arcades. I mean, we've had a couple over the past few years, but not many. And this is one of those genres that I've always been a personal fan of, and was sad to see kind of die off in favor of all the one-on-one fighters. I mean, I still like one-on-one fighters, but I guess I'm always more taken with the beat 'em up, like Double Dragon, and now that thinking about it, my mind's going like TMNT and The Simpsons and Knights of the Round and other ones like that. Just always had a lot of fun with them. But yeah, what would you think of this one? Is this the sort of thing you'd love to play in the arcade with some friends? Oh, yes, you can also turn off the blood in case anybody's wondering, although I don't know if there's any locations out there with an exA that would do that, maybe, but it is kind of a rare thing to see these days in an arcade game, to see blood, since most of them are thoroughly sanitized so as to get into many Chuck E. Cheese's and Dave & Buster's and etc. all over the place. But overall, this one plays well. I love how the graphics look, really good animations and drawings. I love the reflections there on the floor, lighting effects, all that stuff. Sounds great too. This also has the voice actor who did the original voice for the Samurai Pizza Cats, at least the Japanese one, do voices here. I'm not sure who might have done the English ones for the exA version. But yeah, you want the ultimate version of Jitsu Squad? Look for it in arcades. Come very soon. Thanks for watching. I'll stop commenting here and let you enjoy the rest of it.